Before we get started with today's video, we'd just like to offer you a free online evaluation of your property. If you're interested in knowing the value of your home, just go to vancouverhousevalues.net, fill out the form, and we will instantly email you out the value of your home. I'm Jamie Hooper with RE/MAX Crest and jamiehooper.com, and today we're here to talk about the current state of the Greater Vancouver real estate market. But before we get started, I'd just like to ask you if you get any enjoyment, any educational value out of these videos, if you wouldn't mind just clicking on like, making a comment, or even subscribing to our YouTube channel or joining our Facebook page. So, I've been a realtor since the mid-90s, and I've seen all kinds of market. When I got into real estate in the mid-90s, it was very dead, all the way up to 2001, where the market took off. And for the most part, for the last 20 years, I would say 15 of those 20 years have been pretty darn busy real estate activity. The real estate markets have been very active, and prices have gone through the roof in Greater Vancouver. Having said all of that, I have never seen what we have seen transpire over the last couple of months. Prices are skyrocketing at a rate that we have never seen. The price of a detached house in metropolitan Vancouver went up 3.9% in 1 month last month. To give you an idea, if it kept up at that pace all year, that's a 46.8% annual increase in the price of your detached house. The condo and townhouse market isn't that far behind either. The price of a condo and townhouse went up almost 3% last month. Now, that doesn't sound like a big deal, but when the average cost is $1 million or whatnot, then you've added another $30,000 onto the price of your condo or townhome. So the annual rate for that is 33.6%. Just breaking it down individually quickly, in the multiple offer situations are through the roof. I literally tell people now when listing their home, and these things, we kind of become jaded to them because the market's so busy around here. But I tell people, if you don't get multiple offers on your home when you list it, you're overpriced. And for 99% of home sellers, that's true. The west side of Vancouver, these are the percentages of homes that sold in the months of February that had multiple offers on their home. All of these areas, this is the amount of multiple offers. The west side of Vancouver, 50%, North Van, 62%, east side of Vancouver, 71%, Tawasin, 50%, Richmond, 34%, and Ladner, the big winner, 79% of the houses that sold in Ladner received multiple offers. These are just staggering figures. The average days on the market for these homes were on average 7 days. And that's inflated because what most people do is they'll list the home on a Monday and not look at offers for a following week after that. So that 7 days, if people wanted and they weren't waiting for multiple offers, they could get their home sold that afternoon if you listed it that morning. That's how busy the markets are. The biggest price increase out of all of them individually that I just mentioned, again, was Ladner. Ladner went up 7.7% in 1 month. That's a 92.4% annual rate. These things are hard to believe. Getting back to the condo townhouse market, Ladner had the most multiple offers there as well, 63%. Lowest was downtown condo market at only 30%. Days on market there was a little higher at 8 days, but once again, if you've priced your home right, it will sell instantly if that's what you desire to do. So the next question I always get is why? Why is this happening? You know, and I'm always very cautious. I'm known as the guy around my office that's always, looking at the downside when things are going and everyone's running around about how excited it's been. I'm always the cautiously optimistic guy. I don't believe Vancouver is a bubble market, and I never have, but in speaking with lots of people who are real estate savvy and have traveled the world, Vancouver has changed since the World's Fair in 1985. This is not the same little town with a population of 1.4 million. We're at 2.8 million 35 years after the World's Fair, and they say there's going to be 4 million people here by 2040. Where are we going to put them? There's nowhere to go. There's no more land out as far as Chilliwack, Abbotsford, no land. The next land you'll find is in Hope, British Columbia. So that's why we're seeing the explosion up in the air. All of the municipalities that didn't allow high rises before are allowing them, allowing density, a lot more density in multifamily units being built all through the lower mainland. This stuff isn't going to change. Vancouver's market is not going to implode, and this is the way it's going to be. So get used to it. Let's not talk about how we wish things were the way they were going to use the way they used to be, because it's not going to be that way anymore. This is our new future. I'm Jamie Hooper with Remax Crest and jamiehooper.com, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon.